Hi everyone, my name is Alexandra Heekin and my presentation is on social media and business applications. I would like to begin with a quick summary of the beginning of social networking. BBS started in the late 1970s as an online meeting place where users could communicate with a central system to download files or post messages to other users. CompuServe also started in the 1970s as a service that began as a business-oriented mainframe computer communication solution. In the 1980s, it expanded into the public domain. Finally, AOL is the true precursor to today's social networking sites. It allowed complete searchable member profiles and chat rooms and instant messaging. These three groups laid the foundation for social networking as we know it today. Social media is defined as forms of electronic communication through which users create online communities. As you can see from the wheel on the right, the amount of online communities have increased tremendously since the late 1970s. All of these different communities exist under the giant umbrella, which is social media. It wasn't long before businesses started to use social media for their benefit as well. This slide shows 10 of the most common benefits rewarded to companies who thoughtfully and successfully use social media. Brand loyalty is one of the items that is most discussed. According to a report by Texas Tech, brands who engage on social media channels enjoy higher loyalty from their customers. In fact, 53% of Americans who follow brands in social media are more loyal to those brands. It just goes to show the power of social media today. Following the previous slide, I wanted to show some statistics regarding social media's success with businesses. Specifically, as it pertains to this class, the fact that 72% of businesses use social media to develop loyal fans and 71% use social media to gain marketplace intelligence. The benefits of social media for a business go far beyond marketing and into IT strategies. According to a new report from McKinsey Global Institute, social technologies stand to unlock between $900 billion and $1.3 trillion in value. Evidently, 2/3 of the value unlocked by social media rests in improved communications and collaboration within and across enterprises. The benefits are really two-pronged. First, social technologies have the potential to free up expertise trapped in departmental silos. For instance, high-skilled workers can now be tapped company-wide. Managers can find out which employees have the deepest knowledge in certain subjects or who has last contributed to a project and how to get in touch with them quickly. Also, instant messaging and other social media type platforms have already become office fixtures, allowing for real-time. Another way that social media is benefiting businesses through technology is by giving them access to unprecedented amounts of information on client behavior and preferences. This is called big data. Originally, large organizations would have dedicated command centers for real-time monitoring and analysis. Now, technology is streamlined and made accessible for a broad range of businesses and organizations eager to make sense of their data. Now, managers are able to see real-time analysis of social metrics and use this to inform business decisions. Simplify 360, Hootsuite, Sprout Social are examples of the technology that companies are using for this goal. Industries are marrying social media and technology to improve the way they operate. Here are a few examples. When earthquakes hit Virginia, Twitter proved to be the first and richest source of information. Now, the U.S. Geological Survey is using Twitter and other social media platforms to get information out faster. T-Mobile used the information collected by big data to find out where their clients are happy and unsatisfied. With this information, they were able to reduce 1/2 of client complaints within 1 quarter. GE was interested in finding a more efficient way for power outages to be reported. They have done so by using social media. Most social media posts are done through geotagging and no longer require phone calls or other timely methods on the part of the person who's lost power. As I said before, efforts of marketing and advertising rely heavily on social media now. Companies are making an effort to listen and really connect with their clients. Companies which have successfully done so include Starbucks, Nestle, and Gatorade. Finally, law enforcement agents are using social media for information during an investigation. Social media has proven to be extremely helpful with solving crimes. As you can see on the image, social media is also being helped to graph gang structures. Social media is making a big change to the airline industry. IBM recently partnered with GoGo Inc. to create real-time updates based on turbulence. This is very similar to the app called Waze. Waze allows drivers to send notifications about traffic or accidents, police cars, or detours. This helps other drivers get to their destination faster. The idea is very similar with GoGo Inc. and IBM's new merger. The influence is clear, and now all pilots and passengers will be able to benefit from this social media idea. Similar to the example before, technology and social media are offering a paradigm shift to finances. This is done through the technology of Bitcoins and social wallets, projects like GoFundMe, and loan practices. Obviously, your banking information is not shared, hopefully, through Facebook, but the way that banks and loans and the whole idea of sharing intangible money is changed because of social media. Of course, there are risks associated with using social media in a business. 12 examples are below. I would like to call your attention to number 4, data, as we've talked about security issues, protection and privacy many times throughout this class. Below are some of the questions that I have for the group. Thank you so much for listening to my presentation, and I look forward to your comments below.